few years ago, I got introduced to the concept of reviewing your year. And I'm not just talking about doing a business review, but doing your personal annual review. This is actually inspired from businesses who are used to review their years. Now we are talking about individuals, so it could be entrepreneurs like you, or managers, or anyone who is interested in becoming a better version of themselves, to do this process of reviewing your year and planning the next one. I've been doing this for the past 5 years, and it has helped me to be more aligned and be more focused on what I wanted to change and what I wanted to improve in my life. So this video will share with you what is an annual review, what you can put in it, and how to do the process if it's the first time you do this review, and answer all of your basic questions you may have about this exercise. All right, let's get started. So what is an annual review? An annual review is a reflection of what happened during the last 12 months of that year and what you can take away, what happened in terms of timeline, and trying to answer crucial questions that will help you to understand why it happened and how it happened, and then set the next plan or goals for the next year. And the more you do this exercise, the more you understand that 12 months can be a very long period of time, or it can also be a very short period of time, whether you set big goals or smaller goals. And it also helps to understand yourself a little more, what you are actually made of and what resonates with you more, and understand also how you evolve. Now, if you are looking for ways to get started on doing your annual review, I will put a few links in the video description of methods and tools that I've been using for the past 5 years. I will also share in that description my thoughts on each of these tools, and you will be able to get started on this exercise. The first year I've done it, it took me almost 1 or 2 months to complete, because it requires a lot of energy and it requires a lot of focus. And usually during that period of time when the year ends and a new year starts, we are very busy. So I was only able to work on it on the morning or in the evening, and it was a arduous task for me because I've never done that in the past in my life. So if that's the case for you, take it easy, get started on this exercise step by step, and think of it as your first annual review. It doesn't have to be perfect, but at least you've got started on that process and you've done a version 1. If there is one thing you need to understand, is that you need to think of this as a long-term beneficial exercise that you will do and refine on a yearly basis. So the first version doesn't have to be perfect. In this review, there are different sections. The first one, I like this exercise a lot, is about reviewing what happened during your year. And basically you create a timeline of it. And you can use a mind mapping tool like Miro, or even Canva has a whiteboard now, or Google has one as well. You can use your emails, you can use your photos, you can use messages that you've used for interacting with everyone to review what happened during those 12 months and make a summary, like on each month, on January, what you've done, on February, March, April, and so on. And then in the end, it creates a timeline with your photo album of all the milestones and key moments of your year. Doing that exercise, honestly, if you already just stop there, it's a lot, because it will help you to reflect on how things actually happen and how long it takes for things to happen. And then eventually it gives you a more realistic way to schedule or plan what could happen in the next year. If you are interested in getting started on your online review, I will help you during one session to do your timeline. So it's a 2-hour workshop where we go through the process of creating our 12 years timeline, including photos, emails, milestones, and we reflect on these. And it happens in a group or on a one-on-one basis to help you to also learn on that process and that first step that will help you to then move on to the next steps with ease and get that first annual review started on the right foot with someone like me who've done it for the past 5 years. If you are interested, check the link in the video description to learn more about these workshops and just pre-register, and I will see you on the next event. The second exercise is more about reflecting on what are the things that you want to keep, what are the things that you want to stop completely, what are the things that worked, didn't work, people who help you, people who cannot help you, people you want to keep in your life, people you want to eliminate from your life. There is an exercise that I like so much now is you assess your different areas of life and you score it. You score it and you put why you score it. And you will see that somehow we just have a perception of certain things. And then when we comment, we just explain why we rate it like this. And year on year, you can compare how you are rating yourself in those different areas. For example, a relationship, finances, career-wise, fitness-wise, in terms of spirituality as well, etc., etc. And the last part is more about your plans for the next year. In the end, this process should be about having a clear idea of what you want for your next year and what you don't want as well, and be motivated to start on that next year. At the moment I'm recording this video, we are in November, and this year I've decided to start this process earlier because it also helps me to have clarity for the next year. So if you are interested in this concept, check the links I've put in the description that will help you to find those exercises. And otherwise, if you are interested, there is many more videos about self-care and productivity and growth hacking for entrepreneurs and people who want to be better versions of themselves on Scale in Peace YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video to show me your interest. And you can also look at the playlist related to the similar topics than this video. See you guys. See you on the next video. Bye.